Oh, it's so hot today. Got my fan. I'm prepared. I picked up my wheels from Sean at Gold Coast Dirt Bike Performance this morning, and I have heaps to do, so I'm gonna get stuck into it. And I did my budget last night. I've still got about 600 bucks left, which isn't enough for a wheel set. I would have loved to have put fresh wheels on my bike, but I can't afford that. So I'll see what I need. I'm sure there's gonna be a few more things I can replace when I start putting it back together, but who knows, maybe I'll have some budget left over. Maybe I can share with BG, that's what you were gonna say, weren't you?
Yep.
Nah, I won't share. Actually, I just remembered I have this bag of goodies from Zeta and DRC for my bike, and I haven't put them on my budget. So I'll have to add these up and see what I've got. I've got heaps of cool stuff though. Gear levers, little blingy bits. Definitely make the bike go faster because they're all red. Levers. Oh, foot peg spring. Oh, where's my foot pegs? I need to get foot pegs. Make notes.
What is that you got over there?
What? Oh, this stuff. Mother's mag and aluminium polish. It's the tits. it makes everything so shiny. So I've just brought this in from home because I'm going to have to try and polish up my wheels because I can't get new ones. So I'll try and scrub them up with this. Maybe even have a go at the frame. Maybe. We'll see.
It's gonna be another hot day today, so keen to rip in early. This thing's gonna look sick by the end of today.
Have you got any budget left over?
She's pretty well knocking right on the door. I had $4,000 left to play with, and it's pretty well knocking right on that. So I don't know if we're gonna have any left over. Might be able to buy coffee with the leftover money. That's about it.
Mate, the cleaning never ends.
Nah, it doesn't. Just still finding stuff to bloody finish off cleaning, but we got the old acetone here. This stuff's unreal. All your cleaning, polishing, it's getting all the grime off here. So we'll get the subframe, airbox, all that back on. Then we got some tyres to put on new wheels.
So is this exhaust going to turn up in time?
Yeah, exhaust should be here this morning. Go pick it up from inbound, bring it over, and we'll be able to chuck it on today. So it's been looking pretty much the same for the last few days, but today it's going to look pretty much like a complete bike, hopefully. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in a few hours.
Has that front wheel actually ever come off this thing yet?
It hasn't come out yet. Been wheeling it around with the front wheels. Hopefully we don't find any more damage in between there.
What are we thinking? Because there was a fair bit of oil leaking from that right fork. What are we doing there?
Yeah, there was, but we cleaned it out, got the seal doctor in there, cleaned it all up, and we haven't really had any issues since. It's not leaking, not dripping, so I think there was just a bit of dirt, a bit of grime stuck in there, and we cleaned it out, and it's been a week now, and we haven't got any more leaks or anything coming out of it, so I reckon she should be sweet.
Oh, a million people have pulled my front brake lever.
What's happened?
Oh, nothing major. Just my brakes are shut. Open.
Screwdriver.
Yes, thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Go into your home.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Got him.
Alright, so we just got some new bolts for the throttle housing because the heads on the other ones were stripped, so we couldn't use them again. We could only just get them out, so I got some new bolts. They fit in nice. Grips is going to be the very last thing we put on this bike. We got some nice grey Renthal grips, so don't want to get them dirty. Still a lot of grease and degreaser to be thrown around, so that will be the very last thing that goes on this bike. I've got some wheels and tyres to fit up now, so that's going to take up a little bit of time. We're looking good. Once they're in, it's going to come together pretty quick. So hoping by the end of the day, we're looking like we're ahead. I think I'm going to have to give Beachy a hand tomorrow because, I don't know, he's still not here and he's got things going everywhere. Have a go on the bench.
He's got to do some soldering here.
Yeah, I
I don't know what he's thinking about.
It's got a bit of work. It actually does look a lot better than what it was, I'll give him that. And like I said the other day, it was literally just a frame and all this was chucked together pretty quick, so I have a bit of faith in him. He's going to go alright. By the end of the day, I reckon it'll look heaps better than this. Look, we got them. They're here. We jumped on MX Store website, searched up a set of wheels for our KX250F. We don't actually keep all the wheels here, but through my garage and our customer service team, they were here in a couple of days, and yeah, now we can't wait to bolt them on. So let's open them up and see what's got inside. Moment of truth. Been waiting for them. So let's open them up and see what we got.
Oh, black and black.
That's pretty trick. That's gonna look real good.
I should have got wheels.
How much is left in the budget?
Not enough for wheels. Maybe I'll just go over budget like Beachy.
Tell you what, for $1,000, more on our cheaper side wheel sets we have here at MX Store, but you can't beat this, can ya? Black on black, looks trick. It's unreal. Time to put some tyres on her.
Well, it's not just about budget now, it's time. I won't have time to get them built because they take 3 or 4 days.
Are you calling any favours?
I might.
Well, they look alright.
I'll polish them up and I'll see how we go.
Right, so originally we're just getting a slip-on muffler pro circuit, but we actually ended up getting a full system, which is pretty cool, but it means we have to rearrange the budget a little bit. So we're getting rid of the bridge stones we're going to chuck on originally. We're going to chuck on a couple of X treads, and they're a little bit cheaper, save us 150 bucks roughly, be able to make this budget work. So still with the black wheels, they're going to look tricks. So one thing I do like with these X tread tyres, they come with these little blocks. Tell you what, it makes life a lot easier trying to put the tyres on. You know, when all the tyres get stacked, they get real close together in here, and it can be an absolute pain. So usually you have to leave them out in the sun, but with these blocks, leave them open, ready to go straight on. So these little blocks to divide the tyre apart, keeps it from when it's getting cold and transported, shrinking in. Don't have any rim tape, so we're just gonna chuck a bit of electrical tape around these spokes around here, so just to protect the tube from getting nicked from all these nipple heads. We'll chuck that on first, get the rim lock in. Gonna put a little bit of air in the tube first before we chuck it in the tyre, just to give it some shape. It makes it easier when you're chucking the tyre on to not pinch it later on. Let's see, try not to pinch it.
The budget that tight, you're not going for rim tape.
That's what I was going to say.
Nah, it is pretty tight, but
Look at money bags over there. Just
hey, we're the ones with the black wheel set, not the silvers, so nothing wrong with electrical tape. It's just to protect it. It's nothing fancy. You can't see it anyway, so chuck some of that on, and yeah, it should be sweet.
electrical tape.
I know, right? I was thinking that. I was like, no, don't say anything, Jenna. And then you brought it up. Rim tape. It's like $3 each or something.
You thought he'd have enough money left over for a coffee.
Oh, yeah. I've got money left over for a coffee. I'll get him some coffees. Speaking of coffee, it's actually your shout, Ollie, for today's coffee. And I haven't had mine yet, so just saying.
Just keep it inside the groove. You don't need it right up here in the lip. That's where the tyre needs to sit on, so nice clean space for that. But yeah, just as long as it's in the groove, just to protect these nipples. That's really all it's for, so the tube just has something nice to sit on. So as long as you cover it all up, it'll be all sweet.
So if you're using electrical tape, is there 2 coffees you can have, or?
I don't know, she's pretty tight. Hopefully. It's not expensive to get rim tape. It's just, to be honest with you, I forgot about it. Putting the list through. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Gets used all the time. An agricultural way to do it.
Back to your roots, farm boy.
That's it. Real cool way to chuck them on.
You right in there?
My saga continues.
What's going on, Captain? Carry on.
I think I've got the wrong bearings fitted, because this is the old one that fits. This is the new one. It doesn't fit.
This linkage.
Why does it have to be so hard? Don't worry, I fixed it. I just had the wrong one in. All good. The show goes on. Stress less.
Not dramatic at all.
Well, I was a bit of a rookie and thought that I'd remember things, and I didn't like label things as well as like Ollie has gone and labelled all his things. Anyway, we'll get there.
So what kind of grease are we chucking on there?
I've got some Motorex assembly grease, which Beachy's been holding the tub, so I had to put a little morsel on a lid here that I'm using. But yeah, I'm slapping this stuff on everything. It's great.
Looks like a piece of toast. If you pick it up and drop it, it's going to land.
But upside down for sure. Don't film me while I do this, because I'll definitely will do that.
It's the only reason why we're filming.
Don't film.
Alright, so we've just put a little bit of air in our tube to give it some shape. Chucked a little bit of Dirt Lab multi-lube. You can use soapy water, powder preferably, just so the tube sits in there nice. When it blows it up, it goes even around the tyre. So yeah, we got that in, and now it's time to chuck it on the rim. So we've got our 215 rear rim lock we're going to chuck on. You can see this wheel here has actually 3 holes already pre-drilled. It's used for double rim locks. Double rim locks, that's usually ran with like off-roads or desert racing, just because the high speeds, the rocks, terrain, logs you're hopping over, just so the tyre doesn't spin. But today we're just going to chuck one rim lock in. We'll cover the other one up with a bit of electrical tape. Make sure you have a rim lock and tube valve on the opposite end of the rim. So yeah, we'll chuck her on. Alright, so you just want to put the nut just on the thread, just so you got plenty of play for when you get the tyre on. The rim lock up there, we've got the 2 other holes down here for your double rim lock. So we're just going to chuck some electrical tape over here, have the tube valve come out of here so it's to the opposite side, and yeah, let's go. Got to make sure when you're putting these on, just got to check to see if it's a directional tyre. A lot of tyres come with one direction. Been many times put these on and had them around the wrong way, so usually a staple of mine now to make sure they're checking to see that it's around the right way.
Scared of scratching those rims a little?
A little bit, it's alright. Bang.
So when you pulled the linkage apart, did you have much like rust or anything in the bearings, or did you just get stitched up by Beachy?
No, it actually wasn't Beachy's fault at all, and there wasn't any rust. It was perfectly fine, except I just went to clean it up a bit, the outside, like the linkage, and I put it in the parts cleaner and I dropped all the needle rollers out of the internals of the bearing. So, and then I couldn't find the needle rollers in the parts washer. Lost a spacer. And so then I thought, I'll just put a new bearing in there, and I couldn't just get a bearing, and I couldn't just get some needle rollers. I then had to buy a whole swing arm linkage kit for like, it was like $160, and all I needed out of it was one bearing.
That could have gone to the wheels.
It could have, actually, it would have, well, I've got $760 left, plus, yeah, the 160 that I wasted on that. Yeah, I could have got myself a set of wheels.
Just about ready to put some air in it, so moment of truth, hopefully we haven't pinched the tube. But yeah, got the SM Pro XL1 wheels. Could have gone with the mag hubs, but they were going to be a little bit more expensive, and with the budget, thought just play it safe, get the black, but I reckon it's a trick anyway. $9.99, jump on MX Store, we got tons of wheel sets that we can get in here for you for pretty well any bike. So yeah, get some air in it, hopefully she's not flat, and then we'll chuck her in the bike.
I didn't know there was an early shift.
You know, there's 2 8 o'clocks in a day.
What? Ah, she's here too.
What do you got there?
Parts and more parts.
Look at the status.
I know. Looks like my bike. They go together, so it'd be good to get it open and have a look at it and see what's in there. But it should be the stuff from Just Dirt Bike Spares, I reckon, so pretty happy about that. Someone decided to get into it.
And then they realised it was just KTM 02 parts.
Yeah, surprised someone didn't try to steal them.
It's more bubble wrap than MX Store.
Oh, that's right, some radiator louvers. You're gonna look trick on me fresh radiators. Oh yeah. Brake pedal, axle, handlebar clamps. I'll be finished by lunchtime. Bloody like brand new. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's faded. I think it spent some time in the sun.
Is there a way you can fix that?
Not that I know of. You can heat it up maybe.
Is that any better than the one that come off the thing?
I don't know if it's
It's not much better. It lines up, but Plexus is a plastic cleaner that's really good, but I reckon I'll have to go give this a wash up and then see how it goes. This is the old airbox, so parts of this look better.
That looks more blacker than that.
It does. See, this is why I thought it was all no good here, because someone has screwed it back together and I thought this is all broken. But looking at the new one, to be honest with you, it's not much different.
Maybe it's the same owner, did the exact same thing.
Could be. So they are very similar. This boot is better on this one. That one's all perished.
There's a cockroach in there.
No.
Shake it
All
out.
sorts of bugs in there. Put it on Jena's bike. Honestly, looking at the condition of them, the new airbox is not great. It's very similar, but it's more perished around here. So I think I'm just going to use the old airbox and fix it up. We don't have the correct clips for the airbox cover, so I'm just going to get some bloody self-tapping screws or something. I don't know, work it out. But now I just got to clean it up. After the hard time I got for my beautiful organisation skills last build day, I am going to try and keep my area nice and tidy.
You're such a dog.
It was like a last minute thought too as I was heading to the door. Got me suspension back, just sent the forks down for some basic fork seals. And the rear shock just for a seal head and a bump stop. Forks have been completely overhauled. They needed more than we thought they would, but you know, that is what it is. We've got to do it right. Rear shock's been overhauled, needed more than we thought it did, but you know, that's another thing. Probably see if we can try and invoice that out to Jena's budget or something, because I feel like she's still got a bit of money left, because I sure as hell haven't got any.
So the budget's cool.
Yeah, it got to a point where the budget's done. Might as well just keep going.
It is just a pass fail as far as the budget goes. If you're over by $10 or if you're over by $3,000.
You know what's going to make me happy? Person that gets this bike, just seeing the smile on their face. Won't be too worried about going over budget. I mean, the accounts team are going to get up me and I'm probably not going to get paid for a while, but hey.
I need some help.
We know. It's 3 days later, you're still playing with this linkage.
So sick of this thing.
It's already starting to look like a bike.
Accounts department are trying to get onto me. Don't know why. I'll just block their number. Alright, so I'm going to pull the subframe off. I'm going to put the shock and stuff in, I think, and then I'm going to go clean the airbox so that I can put that on the subframe. I do have to straighten the subframe. I need like a pole or something to do that. I did mean to bring something in from home, but It might be strong enough. We get KO over here. I just get him to look at it, it'll straighten itself.
Alright, so we've got our tyre on, we've just pumped it up, moment of truth. She's holding for now, so that's a good sign. Just want to make sure when you're pumping it up, you get it up on the bead on the tyre. It'll sit on the rim. If it's not on the bead, it's going to just wobble. You're just asking for a puncture to happen basically. So you need to get it up on the bead. Might have to pump it up to like 70, 80, especially around the rim lock. It can be a bit tough. Bit of hot soapy water, mousse lube on the tyre to help expand it out. At the moment, she's looking sweet. So hopefully the front's alright too.
How's that looking, mate?
Pretty good. Gonna throw the handlebar.
Handlebars are going to be a little bit lower now.
Yeah, man, it's not gonna have them bloody high bars, freestyle bars. How'd you guard my wheels, Jenna? Did you make that call or did you ask old mate about the wheel?
Yeah.
Got me new wheels, got me 2 new tyres. I don't know.
Can you actually afford them?
Nope. Not one little bit.
That's all talked up.
Yeah. Didn't you hear the click in my shoulder?
I'll put it on there in a minute. This is actually convenient for me. Believe it or not. Hooray! No more swing arm jobs to do, linkage jobs to do. She's back, baby. All right, I might clean up my mess.
At least the new tyres look good.
The new tyres do look good. I've got some fancy Pirelli stickers coming too, because that will also make it go faster.
So, I just realised I put the wrong handlebar clamp on. I put the old 7/8 one on. Brain's not working properly today. Still got a few build days, don't we? How many more days we got? 4?
Today and
5?
tomorrow, bro.
What? Almost have got their calendar mixed up. Got me fresh bars. Could have ran with the old ones, but these are sweet.
Are these in the budget?
They just appeared. They were laying around the workshop. They've been here for a while. They're going to a good home. Keep your eyes off them. And they look pretty sick. I'm pretty impressed with these. They're very nice.
So do you know anything about these bars, like the CFT?
Honestly, I don't. I personally haven't used them before. I hear good things about them. They do look like a really nice bar. I'm assuming this is something to do with the flex.
So controlled flex technology.
Yep.
CFT, McGrath edition. I think you just tighten this up and give it less flex.
Yep.
Loosen off and more.
They definitely are a good looking bar and the quality of them is there. So I think they'll be pretty sweet.
And if this is the McGrath killer bike,
Mate.
it's only fitting we got McGrath bend on there.
Exactly right. Starting to look like a bike. It's looking pretty sick.
Oh, can I get a high, yeah?
Who invited you guys?
Alright, time to chuck this subframe and airbox cover back on. So just making sure the inlet doesn't have any dust or any excess dirt in there, because you don't want that to be going into the carby and then into the motor. So making sure she's properly clean and we'll jam her on.
It's actually cleaned up reasonably good.
It has. Looks trick.
A bit more SC1 on the plastics and it'll be good.
Absolutely, SD1. We're going to have a new sticker kit from Rival. Got a little part that's going to come over here, so cover up all these scratches and she's going to look bloody brand new. Just jam this back on.
What a start. Sick. Like,
What do we want?
So we got a bit of a predicament.
Alright, so our pipes are due to arrive today. We didn't know the price of the pipes just yet. We're getting them hair freighted over. Jenna has just opened up the invoice that got sent through. So what are we looking at, Jenna?
My pipe is $14.99 and your pipe is $17.99.
$17.49. Now, the original plan was I was just going to get a slip-on muffler. That's why I spent a whole lot of time getting this header looking as good as what it is. Look at that. Brand new. Which I think was trick. And plan the budget around the slip-on. So I thought maybe it might have come to like $1,000, which I still would have had a couple $100 left over in the kitty, but $17.49 has blown it out a little bit. Now, not too much, only $300. So
No coffees?
no coffees. So it has been stitched up here, but
It's gonna look sick.
it's going to look sick and sound sick. But we're going to have to make some adjustments to the budget here because we can't be going over. So
What out of this box of goodies are you taking out?
we need the plastics. We're going to have to, unfortunately, ditch the rental sprocket. Everything else we pretty much need in there. It's only a few little bits and pieces.
Can you get rid of that air filter? How's the old one looking?
Probably can, but the old one's looking pretty average. But we might have to do a dodgy with the header pipe here. So Gonna try and see what we can do with that.
How about these wheels? Can you sell the wheels on Marketplace?
Then we're gonna have to rip this front one out, and I think we'll put it up there. If we can sell it for $300, that will cover the fire. So $300, get on Marketplace and pick these wheels up. There's nothing wrong with them. They're actually in great condition. So might even throw a few extras in for you as well.
You got a KLX.
That's all.
I don't need wheels.
What else out of that box can you salvage?
Well, the road we're going, we're using that. We might have to rip these stickers off and reuse these plastics, but we don't want to do that. We want to give someone a nice bike to bloody.
You want this way?
That's what it was.
Those handlebars look okay. You could probably put them back on.
Yeah, but want to stick to the Ransels
Like-
07 RV.
Surely we can just ask the team, go and budget a little bit, for the winner of the bike. At least they get like, it's not going towards our budget, it's going towards the lovely customer that's going to win.
This is sounding a lot like Micmac in season 1 and 2.
Always Christmas around here, isn't it?
What problems have you got now?
I don't have any budget problems.
You don't have a budget.
Don't have a budget. Nah, just little things. The brake pedal fits good, which is nice. It had a Ballard's brake pedal model, which was good, but it was from the wrong year model and it was hitting and not working properly. So yeah, just the little fiddly things I've got going on now. So
This cleaning thing just never stops you.
Oh, I know.
You've taken it from the first series and just kept on going.
It's all I'm good at. Taking my lack of mechanical experience and trying to override it with just making stuff look pretty. I think I'm like avoiding like the reality of wheels, and I'm trying to just focus on and distract myself with other things that I can make look pretty. But look at this, it's coming up way too pretty actually. Nicer than the rest of the bike. I wasn't going to do this, but I just do a little bit just to see what it looked like, and then a little bit turned into a lot, which means I now have to do the whole thing. So here we are.
How's the fun going?
The time. Yeah, I probably should hurry up, eh? I don't know what time is actually. Time to stop mucking around. Look at that. Real good contrast against like the dirty engine and the polished frame. I was just trying to find someone to vapor blast at least that, because I can't source a clutch cover in time for it. So I'll let's see if I can get it cleaned up.
You've definitely got the budget for it, though.
Oh yeah. I still have to go and take this over to Sean though to get the valve check, and I may still replace my radiator. So I won't be getting any coffees either after the show.
Just chucking the original disc on that we polished up, new bolts. It should be pretty well right. Chucking the bike now, so yeah, original disc and original sprocket was on it. We just polished them up. They come up real good, so you wouldn't even know. Save a little bit of money there. So we're gonna smash these up on Marketplace. We're gonna get $300 for them. That's all we need, and then we'll be right on top of budget. So
you might not have to take the sprocket back?
might not. Might get something else for it. So I've got a few other little bits and pieces that would be really cool to chuck on. So the original sprocket teeth are all fine, so that polished up real nice. Got a few other things I'm thinking of that we could put the money towards. So yeah, just want to give the winner of this bike, the best bike they could possibly want. So want all the fruits on it. So don't have to do too much. Just get rid of these, then we'll be right. All right, just giving her a quick shine up, making it look nice.
Tried Beachy's suggestion to try to make this look blacker. Covered it in silicone spray and left it in the sun for a bit to hopefully get it hot and absorb into the plastic and make it a bit more brighter. It's coming up all right. Definitely cheaper than the alternative of buying a new one. So
My shock spacers are gone missing, so I think maybe they didn't come back with the shock, so I'm gonna have to grab up a shock bearing kit. I don't need the bearing and stuff, it's sweet, but I need the spacers. I'm gonna run with the original airbox, because honestly I think it's in a bit better condition than the second-hand one I got. The rubber boot's a bit better. I am going to use the new airbox cover we got, going with that faded look. So I'm just going to go give it a scrub, and then I want to get it onto the subframe so we can straighten the subframe and start bolting the back end up. Got to grab some shock bushes, because my shock bushes are MIA. I reckon Jena probably took them. So just got to go grab a bush kit as well and sort that out.
Did you go for a swim?
Oh man, it's so hot in here, I'm dying.
So we've got the blowtorch here. We're gonna run it over the airbox. Just after a while, it gets faded a bit with the sun just being left out and just being so many years old. So I'm gonna run it over the blowtorch. Just gonna bring that black and shine back into it. It's gonna look good. So we'll get this cranking and we'll see how it comes out.
How good does the black wheel look on that?
Unbelievable. Already looks like RV's black.
You seen these?
I'm just going to make a quick phone call. I'm going to call my mate Andy at JTR.
Are you pulling in favours?
I'm just going to check how quickly he can make a set of wheels for me.
Jena, Mick, Celeste.
Yeah, boys.
What budget?
Brother. Oh, I got your email. I'm Devo, there's no fuck to us. That's all right. It's screening my calls. Well, I was just wondering, how long would it take you for the set of wheels if I wanted to get some wheels? Everybody else has got new wheels, and my wheels look bloody terrible. And I think it's going to just drag the whole bike down, and I'm going to go over budget, but okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. All right, he's going to go and check his stock and see what stock they've got available for the hubs as a first step. And then they've got hubs and he's got rims and he can make a setup. So he's just going to suss out with the team. They're super busy in their workshop building wheels. So he's going to get back to me.
And what about his budget?
Oh, stuff the budget.
You got to say to the budget, your name's not Mick Mac.
I'm nearly to the budget. The only bit that will be over budget will probably literally be these wheels, and it's for the customer. It's not for me. It's not for me personally. Oh yeah, well I'll do what you do and chuck these on Marketplace. See what else I can sell on Marketplace. Those fork picks you mentioned. Take a few, actually. I'll give it a go. It's not in the rule book.
So you're going to try and sell these?
I might even just do like a box deal and go a box of parts for RMZ for $500, $300, $50, whatever I can get.
Mate, this thing's looking a little bit more like a bike.
It's looking pretty good. I'm actually a little bit excited. I'm pretty happy with how everything's come together on it.
So you've given the airbox a little bit of a clean?
Just a little clean. Like, I gave it a clean. I'm not going to spend hours scrubbing it, making it brand new. I want to bolt it all back up, see if it needs any repairs anywhere on it, because it had a pop rivet on one side, but I think it's pretty good.
So my mates at JTR just got back to me, and it looks like he actually happens to have something already built, and he'll do a mega deal for me.
What's the deal with budget though?
They're gold.
They would look sick on the Suzuki.
I was hoping for black, but beggars can't be choosers.
I like 'em.
I think they all look pretty fast.
Is this going to throw you over budget though?
Yeah, haven't we got to go to RRP?
Yeah, but okay, it's equivalent if we're in the Mayhem sale or Click Frenzy sale. You know? Anyway, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
And she doesn't know much, so she's lucky she knows people.
Like I said, it's for the customer, the winner. You know, they deserve to be spoiled.
You know Susie's a bit of a psycho when it comes to numbers.
Yeah, but he said he's going to do me a mega deal. If they are actually for my model bike, it was meant to be.
How much is it?
I don't know. Don't ask questions. Oh, hello. Are they actually suit my bike already built? Really? Are you kidding me? Where were they?
This seems staged.
It's not staged. I'll put him on speakerphone. You're being filmed.
Is that Andy?
Because you've been
It's not Andy, it's Chris. Hey?
Because you've been ringing the wrong guy the whole time.
Yeah.
Done, you ring me.
I know. I should have just come to you first.
She's had this planned for weeks, hasn't she? She's just,
No, I
it's been
haven't.
set up.
They think I've set this up that you just happen to have wheels ready to go.
And what's the RRP on it?
No, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Records to checkers or
Nah, put Luke Beachy's record to checkers.
Don't put anything white on there.
Excellent, you're a champion. All right.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
Happy
you.
help.
Thank you. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You for real?
Oh, and good news. My mate Tom over at Purpose Built Moto around the corner is going to help us out with some vapor blasting for those engine cases, because I haven't been able to source engine cases covers in time. So he's literally just messaged.
How much is that costing?
Nah, he's my friend.
Sus as.
I'm organising it. This is part of the build. It's part of the process, you know. Sometimes you got to take things off and get other people to do it. It's all part of the project management.
Wow.
I feel like the whole thing's a bit of a stitch up, to be honest with you.
I'm excited because my bike is actually going to look good. I'm going to sort out these ugly engine covers. I'm going to get some wheels, and it's going to be so freaking pretty.
You guys parts are all the same. Like literally, there's a strict budget. If it's not even your money, you guys just go to town. It's like, yeah, we got money.
Customer.
You guys are worse than the government. You just go, oh, I've got money, I'm not going to spend.
Budget, smudge it.
What are you doing here? This looks like some backyard dodginess.
So, I think I've said it before, but the wires must have melted on the pipe at some stage, and someone's just, they've cut the wires, put a new piece of electrical wire in there, just wound it together with their fingers, no soldering, just taped it up. So I'm going to tidy them all up, put a bit of heat shrink on them, solder them all, and tidy them all up how they should be. So, should work good.
So just a slightly less backyard dodginess.
Exactly. It's actually starting to look alright. Pretty happy with how it's coming up.
You just painted over the rust, that's about it.
Mate, I did not, alright? I've put a lot of time and effort into this thing. Whoever ends up winning it, I reckon will be pretty happy. Has anybody seen electrical tape anywhere?
Yeah, so how's this guy, Budget Boy?
Yeah.
He's using electrical tape. He's probably used all the electrical tape in this garage for his rim tape.
Yeah. They could have just spared a few bucks. He had a few dollars to spare. I need electrical tape now for like a real electrical job. We've probably got none left.
Alright, you Bella's brake pads are going in and we're going to bleed her up either the Savo or tomorrow. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to having some brakes because she was pretty hairy trying to ride it the other week without any brakes. So it's going to be good to have some nice fresh brakes. Keep clutch to the left hand side, not on both. So jam these in, chuck the other black front wheel in, and it's just going to be looking good.
I was just about to put my back wheel back in and get excited about that. But then I realised, no, I've got to wait because I'm going to get some more wheels and they've got to come and get those tyres put on. So I'm not putting my wheel in now.
We're not worrying about budgets or anything like that. We're just going to get Sean to take them off.
I think actually I will just put my wheels in as like a placeholder so that I can get it off the stand, drain the oil and get my engine covers off so I can take them around to Tom at Purpose Built and get them cleaned up. I don't want to put my plastics on yet because I'm going to get the valve check done and so that'll just save time there. I can put the front end plastics on, so maybe I'll do that. But anyway, I'm going to put this wheel in.
So these things just turned up?
Yeah, so what happened was I wasn't even going to do wheels and then I just rang someone and they just happened to have a set laying around and it's a super good deal. It's not like Jena's deal where, you know, just apparently was organised. They were just there. So I was like, oh, may as well put them on. So
Whatever, my deal's actually legit.
Whatever.
Some people might be thinking that you're taking the piss, Jenna.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Seems way too convenient for us. Do we need to see what's in there?
Accounting department? What accounting department? It's really weird, like they were the right colours and everything. They just had them there ready to go. Look at this.
So you didn't get the same wheels as either of these two?
No. And you know, as per the KDM build and KDM budget, I was going to go base set of wheels about $1,000. Couldn't get them for this model. So this is like an $1,800 wheel set, which is crazy. But my standard wheels, they're in fair condition. So I'm going to put them on marketplace and I'll probably get $1,000 for them. It's really not going to affect my budget that much. Damn, they look good.
What are you going to get for these ones?
I'll probably get $1,000. I'll throw them on marketplace. I'll leave the sprocket and everything on. Yeah, I'll even give them the tyres. I was going to mount those tyres on here, but I may as well give them the tyres and everything. So coming up, keep it on marketplace.
Cannot believe the absolute rubbish that has been coming out of your face.
You know what? Jena started it. There was no talking around here, and everything was getting done professionally until Jena came.
I can't believe before the whole season it was like, we're doing this to a budget to show people that you can actually just buy a second-hand bike and then tidy it up, but no, we're not doing that, are we?
I don't know what you're talking about. Not having to spend a fortune trying to stick to a budget. I thought that was next season. I really want to be careful mounting tyres up. I don't want any scratches in them, so I'm a little concerned about that because I haven't mounted tyres to brand new wheels in a long time. Fancy new thing called a rim tape. Maybe I should have showed Ollie some of these earlier before I used all my electrical tape that I needed.
That's a little bit different to what Ollie did this morning.
Did he mount it up when it was in here?
What'd you do this morning? He put the tube in.
Oh, first?
I don't think there's a certain way or one way everyone fits tyres.
Yeah, I always put the tyre on and then I put the tube in, Then I put a little bit of air in the tube to pop it out a little bit, so hopefully don't pinch it with the levers. So Ollie does it the other way, he puts the tube in the tyre and then mounts it to the rim, which I've never actually tried doing it that way, so it probably works really well. Or maybe I should get Ollie to show me on my next wheel. I might get him the tube and the wheel and just get him to show me how he does it. Do you reckon you can do that for us, buddy?
Absolutely. Why not?
Too nice. Ready for a wheel to go in, Tiger? It just looks that good now, it's like, let's just leave it how it is. I'm still waiting on some brake caliper parts. Should have them tomorrow. Nah, look at that, that's flash.
When we were riding, this thing was flopping about up and down.
Yeah, it was real bad. So I put a whole kit through the caliper. I put new rubbers through here, so it's definitely, you can see that now, it's how it's supposed to be. The plates in here, like the locating plates for the brake pads and such, one was missing and one was broken in half, so I've got some new ones of those coming. They should be here tomorrow. So once they're here, I can put them in tomorrow, put the brake pads in and get all the brakes working.
The new wheels, orange hubs, all the orange accents across the bike are actually making this thing look pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty decent actually. Even like the second-hand orange spring on the shock looks cool. So I was a bit dubious about all the orange. Didn't know how it was going to look, but I honestly, now I'm stoked. I reckon it's looking sweet.
So we got some Axiom wheels, Envy hubs.
They've done a really good job. They seem like they're beautiful quality. Super impressed with them. You know, the guys got them done for us nice and quick. So yeah, she's looking pretty good.
Okay, I've taken my clutch cover off my bike. As I've said, I haven't managed to source another one in time, so I'm going to clean this one up as good as I can. I'm just going to start sandpapering it and try and get out some of these scratches the best that I can before we take it round to Tom at Purpose Built Moto and utilise his vapor blasting machine to try and make it much better than what it is now. I'll get stuck into it. Just been over here on the wire wheel trying to get all the paint off this clutch cover and get it to a reasonable state so we can then sand it and then vapor blast it. It's proven quite tricky to get into all the little nooks and crannies to get the paint off. We're slowly getting there. Might have to get in there with the sandpaper manually and get in the little small bits and pieces, but I'm nearly there.
Just removed the old oil filter. It was a bit jammed up there, so we just got the old small flathead. It coming out not too bad, but yeah, we just got that out, drained the old oil, so we had to get some new Motul 10W40 and we'll fill her up and she'll be good to go. And then after that, time for some plastics. Alright, we got some exciting news. Our exhaust pipe has finally rocked up. First of all, we're just going to chuck on the rear fender just to make it a little bit easier, and then we'll get this new pipe out and show you. I cannot wait to open it up.
Can't wait to hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. It's going to be great.
Put some new brake pads in here, put a new pin in, yeah, just mounted up the caliper, mounted up the line. I've got to bleed it up, but I think all the fluids and bleeding up's going to be one of the last things I do. I'm just contemplating getting out the fork guard so I can finish mounting the line. This plastic cover over it's not the greatest. I'm not going to put a new line on it, so
Why not?
don't have a budget left.
You got any wheels you can sell?
My wheels are primo. I'm getting top dollar for my wheels. Pipe in here, I'll pretty much get all the money back that we put into the bike between those couple of things.
Sell those old handlebars as retro bars.
I could probably sell them back to Pro Taper, put them in their museum or something, I reckon.
So the
What have we got here?
Over. Just been over inbound. Rami let us know that our pipe is in, and let's have a go. Have a go at this thing.
That is sick.
That's pretty special, isn't it?
You want to cut that thing down? Give it the photo look?
That would be cool. This is blowing the budget out, so if we had a bit more, we'd probably do that.
What's that other bit? Can you sell the header pipe to get a bit more budget?
Surely. If we're going to sell the wheels, we might sell this.
But you don't want to get rid of that. That looks sick.
That looks pretty cool.
Is that tie as well?
Yeah. It's going to be one lucky winner of this bike who has this, because I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind having this in the shed at home.
Lucky you put all that work into that header.
What looks better? This is just one continuous piece. They had the
one weld. Honestly, the header shined up pretty bloody good. It does look good, doesn't it?
keep this one.
Yeah, might sell it. Budget extra $600.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
It's worth going over budget, isn't it?
Yeah, Damn. My hands were silver, my elbows were silver. I just blew my nose and I like blew magnesium out. Half a to go. Back to cleaning.
A bit of anti-seize grease applied from Pro Circuit, so just chucking on the joint. We're about to slip the silencer on, so just lube her up. Just make it a bit easier for next time if you ever need to take it off. Alright, so we've got the header pipe on. Time for the silencer now. Get her in the right position. Look at that. Just get this top bolt up in here just so she's secure. It's going to be a bit tight and fiddly. So I need to have to mark it on.
Mate.
That's unreal. It'd be cool if we had a bit of budget and could cut it down, but can't complain with that. That looks so cool. Can't wait to get this thing started. Because of the titanium header, she should turn blue, so can't wait to check that out. It's going to be pretty sick. Let's go.
Nice one, brother.
Nice one, brother. I said, nice, bruv.
Yes, is that my pipe? Oh yeah. It's got yellow stickers on it, that's sick. That is so cool. Love it. Can't wait to put that on.
Really starting to kind of feel finished now. Get the front number plate on.
Definitely feeling like you're going to finish first.
Hopefully. Got a bit of stuff around to do tomorrow though, but we'll get there. I'm nearly ready to call it a day, so it's coming together nice though.
Mate, this thing has come together. The wheels looking great.
Yeah.
A few other bits and pieces coming together.
Good day, got the suspension in, got the wheels in, just cutting the chain to length now, got the subframe on, got the airbox in, soldered up the wires and repaired those, got the brakes on, got the clutch on, so tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm waiting on a clip for the power valve before I can put the power valve cover back on and then the exhaust system. But yeah, I reckon I'll get there tomorrow, just going to bleed all the brakes and do all the fluids, but be a big one tomorrow, but yeah, it's coming along.
That is the most pretend smile I've ever seen.
I'm tired, man. It's hot in here today. It's been a big one.
You did a good job. You had to put up with me too. I'm sorry.
I know. Old cranky street. I learned he's not well.
Had a pretty big day in here. Didn't get as much done as I thought I was going to as usual, but I still did get a lot done. I put the wheels back in like I wanted to, even though now I'm going to take them out because I've got some awesome wheels coming tomorrow. And I've got my subframe and my airbox back in. I've got my ignition cover and my clutch cover off, and I've spent way too long wire brushing them and sanding them and trying to get them ready for vapor blasting tomorrow morning as well. So this afternoon I might just try and put a few more things on and that'll do us for the day.
Big one tomorrow.
Big one tomorrow. Got a lot to do tomorrow. I hope we get it done.
So there you have it. We're at the end of day 5. We only have one more day left of building, then these bikes need to be ready to ride on day 7. I must say there's been plenty of funny business going on in this episode. Sneaky phone calls have been made, wheels that just turn up randomly with no mention of cost. These guys think they're getting away with it, but at the end, they're going to be held accountable for every cent and every part that gets put on these bikes. Remember, keep the votes coming in and one of these finished bikes could be yours. Hit the link in the description and vote for your favorite. Also, this episode's weekly giveaway is a Ballard's tire changer, workshop bike mat, a set of X-Tread tires and a pair of Ballard's power tire levers. Leave a comment below and you could be taking them home. And with that, we'll see you in the next one.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. What? I need another favor.
G'day, darling.
Stranger things that happen.
I found them.
Blood's cool. Looks fine. I'm gonna put it back in.
Tell you what, she's got the whiz-bang kit.
Don't show this to the factory race team. I reckon he stole my 10 mil.
I didn't think you'd even have this much together.